Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to DC News Now. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. It was a beautiful day across the DMV, and we're going to continue to see consecutive days of sunshine and temperatures below average, but we also are watching our next heat wave. We'll discuss that coming up.
Pretty much pack your patience every morning and just kind of be flexible.
Tonight on DC News Now at 9, a possible worker strike could make your commute even worse. We're looking at the potential impact for people all across the DMV.
And two missing sisters from Pennsylvania could be in the DMV. They disappeared more than 2 years ago, but tonight, a possible break. We talked to the girl's father as he holds out hope for their safe return.
And an abortion rights protest happening in D.C. right now, just yards from a pro-life gala celebrating the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Their message to lawmakers tonight.
Good evening, D.C. Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 9 on DC News Now. I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Our top story tonight, potential new answers. U.S. Marshals believe two young girls who vanished with their mother from their home in Pennsylvania about 2.5 years ago may be here in the D.C. area.
And their father telling our Dave Laval that he still holds out hope that they'll be found. Dave, their dad investigators, they think they're in the district.
Yeah, Tasmeen, Chris, according to the girl's father, the mother is from here. It has been 910 days. Let me repeat that. 910 days since John Rex said he last saw his children. And he's continuing his effort to find them and won't stop until the children are back home with him.
My number one priority right now, Dave, is finding my children.
John Rex hopes this computer-aged enhanced picture from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children will help bring his daughters home. 7-year-old Hannah and her sister 5-year-old Sky vanished March 17, 2020, along with their mother, Lashada Lee. They were at her home in Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. The children were supposed to go back to their father near Orlando, Florida.
I wonder, every day throughout the day, I'm wondering what kind of environment they're in, if they're okay, if they're safe, if they're healthy.
Rex said a judge in Hagerstown awarded him full custody of the two girls in November 2020. The hearing took place there since, according to Rex, Lee lived there at the time, but eventually moved to Pennsylvania. Rex believes Lee is now in D.C., which is her hometown. He told us he's dealing with a lot of fear.
Fear that my daughters are being mentally abused, physically or emotionally abused.
Rex says he's also tortured by feelings of helplessness.
I don't know where they're at in order to do my job. I can't protect them and keep them safe because I have no idea where to look for them.
But Rex says he has not given up hope they will be reunited, and he won't stop looking for Hannah and Sky.
More than anything, I want my daughters to understand that they are loved 100% unconditionally.
Lashada Lee, according to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, said that she is charged with 2 felony counts of custodial interference. Anyone with information about the missing girls or the woman is asked to call authorities immediately. Meanwhile, Rex is offering a $10,000 reward for the return of his 2 daughters. Live in Northwest, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thank you. And you tonight, another major headache for commuters in the DMV.
Yeah, a possible strike could force several tracks to go silent this week. Mariel Carbone live at L'Enfant Station tonight, where customers taking the Virginia Railway Express could be impacted later this week.
Yeah, Mariel, that line is already taking on double duty to help commuters impacted by metro shutdowns that started this week.
Yeah, that's right. The VRE here has been promoting itself as an alternative for commuters that typically take the blue and yellow metro lines in. So this news, a possible strike, it is yet another blow to commuters just trying to navigate their way to work. for the first time this week.
This is all brand new to me.
Christina Brown hopped on the Virginia Railway Express to get into work. It's an alternative to taking the Metro in from Woodbridge, her typical choice to get to D.C., because her normal route through King Street Station is affected by Metro construction. The work is closing 6 blue and yellow line stops until October 22nd.
Where I come from, we're affected on both ends.
So to hear this line could be affected too is a bit stressful.
Would be, a little bit more tricky. Trying to figure out another route again. But push come to shove, I will just drive in just to have a peace of mind.
Tuesday, VRE put out this notice to customers, warning of a possible service disruption starting Friday. If a labor dispute isn't resolved between CSX Transportation and Norfolk Southern, which hosts the VRE rail lines, the unions will strike. It could mean the immediate suspension of all train service.
It would make my commute much less pleasurable.
Farouk Naiz takes the train all the way in from Manassas. She's been taking advantage of Fare Free September, a promotion the railway is offering to attract more customers during Metro service changes.
I would drive. I do have a car, but gas prices are no joke. I was expecting this train for this month.
You got to have some patience for it.
And while commuters like Stephen Bender say there are other options, he says they're often more time consuming.
Time is money, like I said, and getting there faster is a lot better for me.
And the VRE is asking passengers to just have a backup plan for Friday and to keep checking with messages from the agency. Kristen Tasmin, if this strike does happen, this would also affect the Maryland Transit Administration as well. Reporting live in the district tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thanks. All right, let's get a check in the forecast. Could not have asked for a better day. If we could bottle this weather.
Ooh, and have a double dose of it.
Wouldn't that be nice?
3 times.
Yeah.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. Hey, Janessa.
I can give you 5 times.
Oh, I love that. Give it.
How about that? We're going to go on a good consecutive streak of just wonderful weather across the DMV. Right now, our satellite's showing you just those high towering cumulus clouds for the higher elevations of West Virginia. Other than that, it's a very quiet evening, and it's going to stay that way now that the front has passed us, allowing us to really clear out along with dew points going down. Highs today, they struggled in the lower 80s, 83 for areas of the district and out towards our western counties, 72 for Kaiser, so they were the cool spot along with Woodstock, upper 60s, and well to the east, we hovered in the lower 80s. So we should be around 83 to 84 degrees, but what was really nice, the dew points, let go of the AC. We are back in the 40s, and we have not seen this for a couple weeks right now. Look at Shenandoah Valley to Woodstock, Luray, 48. So that means the moisture, it's very limited in the atmosphere, and so it's going to stay that way as we go into your Wednesday. Now, it's not going to continue as we head into your late week. Humidity does start to spike up, and warmer weather is on its way. We'll take a look at that coming up.
All right, Janessa, thanks. Meanwhile, the CDC is looking into 2 monkeypox patients who, since their diagnosis, are experiencing neurological complications. Now, one of the patients is from here in D.C. The CDC says both patients are men in their 30s who were healthy when they contracted monkeypox over the summer. They contracted an associated complication that causes an inflammation of the brain and spinal cord. Doctors are still trying to understand what triggered this. The CDC is advising public health professionals to report similar cases to their local health departments.
And happening now in Virginia, Fairfax County is working to reduce a massive number of vacancies in its police department, and it's planning to do so through bonuses. Now, our Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcella joins us live from police headquarters. And Max, today marked a step forward in the county's quest to increase what it can offer to new police hires.
That's right. Because of action the county supervisors took earlier today, the county executive can now offer a bonus of up to $15,000. It's specifically designed to help fill some hard-to-fill spots like police officer or sheriff's deputies. It does come, of course, as Fairfax County is struggling to keep the number of vacancies in those departments down. Fairfax County is dealing with major staff shortages. Police Chief Kevin Davis has had to alter shifts for his force. As of April, the department has 217 openings.
And I think that's one that we need to work on.
We met Supervisor Pat Harity hours after the Board of Supervisors authorized the county executive to offer new bonuses specifically designed for positions the county has had trouble filling.
We've got a shortage of officers. We want to keep our residents safe, and the way to do that is to fill those vacancies.
Harity says the county is losing qualified candidates to neighboring communities. Without a signing bonus in Fairfax, future officers took jobs with Metropolitan, Prince George's County, or Arlington Police. Those departments offer sign-on bonuses from $3,000 to $20,000.
There are not a lot of people that want to go into this occupation, and we need to make sure we get the best here in Fairfax County.
This is a commitment. It's something that you have to feel proud to do.
This comes as Fairfax County Police has upped its recruiting effort, sharing new videos like this one, while also increasing spending on recruiting from just over $300,000 in 2019 to a projected $735,000 this past year.
Chief Davis is doing the best he can to manage the department with the authority that has been given him, and we just gave him additional authority and additional tools for his toolbox.
And in our conversation with Supervisor Harity, he says this is not the only action he wants the county board to take. He wants them to consider extending the county's deferred retirement option program, also allowing the police chief to hire back some of the retired officers, putting them on patrol. Two things he thinks could help solve the staffing shortages. Reporting live from Fairfax County, Max Marcella, DC News Now.